Welcome back to Music Teacher Reacts, where the use of onomatopoeia doesn't quite capture the essence of the spacebar. Case in point, okay. I low-key don't want this album to end.
Singers of the God, we remember as along came life.
I don't know what this song is about again, and I'm feeling this is really different from all the others. Her voice is so pure, obviously, and the use of just like there were these chords in the piano which just came in, which took me by surprise as well. I don't know which one is the one which doesn't follow the set structure which we've discussed, and I'm not sure if it's this, so we'll see.
As along came life, a cradle earth, a rising sun sea, birth of one and a zillion side shows. We are, we were, and will not be. We remember as along came acorn, another birth, another moss green, new world and thirst for the unseen, an empty suit, a starlight feature. We'll have a visit as along came heartbeat.
How the use of the drum kit just enhances that. The repetition of the melody, the beautiful vocal harmony, just that small little theme, that melodic theme, which is running over and over again, and the repetition and building on the texture. It's so obvious, yet it's so effective.
Starlight feature, we'll have a visit as along came heartbeat. Another birth, another monster, endless force, towards the stronger menagerie of a new world order. We held our breath as along came suffering.
This is so gorgeous. Oh no. Oh, this is sad. This is so, I don't know, this is just so gorgeous. I can't predict where this is going because the melody is just being repeated over and over again. It's mesmerizing, yet the changes of texture, the instrumentation, the vocal harmony added really this is what gives me goosebumps. And then of course the illusion, or not the illusion, the obvious link to certain species going extinct or being threatened or to near extinction is sad. Like it's like an 8-bar melody which just keeps going on and on and on, but the use of the drum kit for me is what's really making this amazing to listen to. Obviously Floor's voice is angelic, but it's everything. But it's I'm just pinpointing the drum kit here as something which really pushes this forward.
Came suffering.
The use of the toms. Oh, and then there was the electric guitar in there as well. And that time signature change there, is it like 7/8? What was that wind instrument? And of course I stopped it when Thomas did that third down to the tonic, like he does in every song. So we're halfway through the song, so I'm seeing this again now as that middle 8 section, I guess, but, well, not middle 8, like a bridge, but it's so gorgeous. I'm gonna go extinct after this. No.
We remember Father Picaya gave the way as along came Savior.
Why is this so emotional? Of course, it's stirring up the images of possibly, and again, I'm not even, I mean, I love to say I'm listening to the lyrics, but the music is really what's getting me emotionally. This theme which is being used, the use of the sudden change of texture when that electric guitar chord came in, blew me away and took that to a next level. And that melody which Floor keeps on singing, building with the harmony, is just gorgeous. So I wish I could say I was listening to the lyrics, so I'm just getting what I can from the lyric video clip as humans impact. Well, I mean, it can't be, I mean, there's dinosaurs, but like the cycle of extinction, but possibly our current mass extinction that we're in due to our activity. How am I going to explain that? Look, the structure was seemingly different, and I felt like at the end there was this coda it felt like a different section. I can't even, like, I mentioned in one of my other videos, not a Nightwish one, that for me, emotion is all in the music. People interpret things differently. People associate emotion with lyrics sometimes. That's great. But there are just so many amazing textural changes, key changes within this. And I stopped it. I'm like, oh, Thomas is doing his 3 down to the 2 in minor tonality, and it just resolved in a completely different key. I can't explain this. I'm sorry. How the repetition of one melody, 8-bar melody, almost throughout the whole, I mean, there was the middle instrumental section. And yeah, it kind of did follow the structure, but there was a little deviation because it was this section A over and over again, repeating as a A1, A2, A3, whatever, without a chorus between them. And can that be conveying this cycle? I need to look at the lyrics. I did not expect this. I think for the first time, I'm actually speechless on what I just watched. I read all the comments. Just comment. Just let me know what's going on. I'm gonna look anyway. But this was beautiful. Like it was nothing. It was nothing short of beautiful. And obviously the clip enhanced that with the various species going extinct. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't all the music. I'm done. I've got like what? How many left? Just if someone can point me in the direction as well of a clip which has the whole orchestral, the disc 2, so that I don't have to change between them. I'm so looking forward to this. Until next time.
Hi, loves. Thank you for coming back to my channel. I'm so excited about everything that's going on. We hit 10,000 subscribers. Remember, like and subscribe. Listen to my band, City of Sound. Let's get right into it. So today, I'm actually really excited. Our violinist, who you know, actually sent me the last Nightwish song that I did. Sent me this song today, and she said it was because when she watches this performance, something in her soul connects to Floor. So I am very interested to see what that moment is, and I am sure that I will feel it also. So let's dive right in. I'm really excited to watch this. Yeah, so here we go. This is Nightwish Sleeping Sun. I have never heard this song before, so let's check it out. Dude, before even the song starts, she is awesome. Dude, she is awesome. Like, even just in terms of like, yes, stage presence, like she's awesome. But even this slow movement towards the mic, like while the sub bass is going and like the song enters itself and the blue light like drops down onto the stage. Again, I said it before, Dark Galadriel. I saw a lot of what you guys were saying too, of like the Valkyrie and like the goddess. Like it all makes sense, but I'm excited for this. Sorry. There's something that happens, like that slow walk up to the mic and just like what she's wearing here and like the way she's like presenting herself to the audience. It's very fun.
The sun is sleeping quietly. Once upon a century, wistful passions come and red, ardent caresses laid to rest. For my dreams I hold, my love for wishes I behold, my night the truth at the end of time. Losing faith makes a cry.
I'm going to rewind a bit. I just want to say that bass line coming in is really beautiful. Even just like the tastefulness of that moment going through like this vocal. She's doing the thing she does again. She has to have a fan up there. I mean, how else can you give this like super epic, like hair in the wind vibe, which is brilliant. Like that's so cool. But going from like a keys pad kind of lead and then bringing in that bass line right towards the end of the verse and then kind of dropping into the next movement, which I'm excited to see. I just appreciate. I'm just pausing because I appreciate the intention that's like behind it. There's a lot of intention behind their songs, I've noticed, and I really appreciate it.
For my dreams I hold, my love for wishes I behold, my night the truth at the end of time. Losing faith makes a cry. I wish for this night time to last for a lifetime. The darkness around me shores of the solar sea. Oh, how I wish to go down with the sun.
First of all, her relaxation when she sings is incredible. She is so relaxed here. I mean, like, so relaxed here. Like, so a lot of vocalists, like lead singers, one thing that they do wrong all the time is they breathe and shoulders up, which means you're not breathing actually like through your belly and through your diaphragm and projecting correctly. Her shoulders don't even move. Like, and she's projecting strong and like her tone is strong and she's still like present and moving. Again, like I said, she's super elegant. And I like that this being only the second live performance I've seen of them, and she's still doing that exact same thing I saw in the first one. She's just very elegant, but man, she's so well trained. And by that, I mean, like, she has trained herself so well, like so disciplined. So that's just like a little thing I've noticed. She is so relaxed. But also, can we talk about this lighting production right here to immediately establish? I wonder if these colors mean something in this transition. Because look at how the color transitions. First it went from white, then to the blue, and then watch.
Oh, how I wish to go down with the sun, sleeping, weeping with you. Sorrow has a human heart. From
Yes.
my God it will depart. I'd sail before 1,000 moons, never finding where to go. 222 days of light will be desired by a night, a moment for the poet's play, until there's nothing left to say.
Lyrics.
I wish for this night time
Come on.
to last for a lifetime. The darkness around me shores of the solar sea. Oh, how I wish to go down with the sun, sleeping, weeping with you.
Also, shout out to the keys player. The synth layers on this song and the samples he's using on that keyboard sound awesome. Like, they sound great. Those toms sound incredible too. Whoever that drum engineer is for this track or for this like concert, those toms sound so great. But again, her presence is so awesome. She's literally elegant dark Galadriel. Like, yeah. The dark Valkyrie goddess, or whatever everyone was saying in the comments, makes sense. I want to go back and appreciate just these like synth lines right here, because I really like these layers. Can someone please tell me their keyboardist name in the comments? I'd be really interested what his history is. Okay. Gotta go back. Love a change. Always. All day. Especially out of the guitar solo. That's really... I love that. Usually with a guitar solo, if you're going to jump, you usually add a lot of layers behind. I like how they just slam right into it, and then she immediately just jumps that octave on the vocal. This is awesome. Wait, let's do it. Is this the right place? Let's go. I know I talked about this in the last their last song that I did. Again, the way that she is capable of projecting from the back of the mouth, the back of the throat to the front of the mouth, and keeping her vowel shapes and keeping the air circulating like around her voice as she projects. And yet still, a lot of people can do that, but they can't put the emotion on it because it takes such control, and you kind of get stuck sometimes in all the training of it that you actually lose the emotional projection of like what you're saying in the song. And these lyrics are so cool. Like that second verse was awesome. And the way that she does it here, you'll hear it. She finds a connection between all of that training and all that control, and yet allowing herself to also be present in the moment and deliver the emotion that the audience is looking for. It's really, really, she's cool. Sorry, we're going to watch it again. I'm not trying to like listen to it over and over again, but you're going to hear it right here, okay? And a lot of you, I'm sure people who are already Nightwish fans already connect all this. But again, this is where, for me personally, as a performer, like a lead singer and like, you know, touring with a band, these are the moments that you shoot for in every song. It's so that all the training that you've done, all the practice that you've done, instead of just trying to focus on all that training and trying to like do all that perfectly, and then you actually lose the emotion of the moment from the audience. She so perfectly mixes the two together just in this one moment of this song to completely finish the performance, sell the song, and then have the audience fully buy in to everything that's happened over the last 4 minutes with the whole band. And it's right here. And I just I think it's important to highlight these moments, because this is honestly a this is a I'm talking for a long time, but it's because it's literally this is what you shoot for as a performer, as a lead singer, as a front man, front woman, whoever is the face of a band on center stage. This is what you shoot for. I guarantee you this is the moment. I had said that our violinist sent me this, and she said it was because her soul deeply just connects to moments in this song. This has to be the moment that just absolutely grabs her, because again, this is the moment. Everything was great, lyrics were great, song was great, it was roadmapped super well, performance was beautiful. And then this moment happens, and this is exactly what your soul wants to hear in this moment. I noticed with the last song, the interlude transition with the blue light. I did see someone comment that actually was a very cool story behind it and a much deeper cut. So I'm just interested if there is anything like that. They really seem very intentional about everything they do live. But again, this moment, I'm going to do it one more time. I'm sorry, but it's because this is something that I think people should appreciate about a performer like this. And it is this is this is really good. Wash it out. Beautiful. Dude, she is such a beautiful savage. She is so good. Dark Galadriel strikes again. I don't even know what else I can say.
Welcome back to the Charismatic Voice. Today, by popular demand, I'm going to be reacting for the first time to Floor Jansen, and by far the song that you've requested the most is Ghost Love Score. Now, I wouldn't really consider myself a huge metal fan or a metalhead, although I just simply love good music. So give me any genre and give me great music from that genre and I will love it. And in particular, I love good singing. I love, love, love good singing. And you guys tell me that Floor Jansen is one of the best. So I'm so excited to hear her. This is going to be taken from the Nightwish tour in Latin America in 2012. Let's get to it. Ooh. Lots of energy there. Before we even hear Floor sing, I just have to say, I love it when I hear bands using more complex time signatures. So they're switching between essentially, I hear a 7/8, I thought I heard a 5/8 in there. They're mixing up when you have a subdivision of 3 or 2 underneath the beat. So you have 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. These kinds of they're putting twos and threes together essentially in some more complex ways than you normally hear in any sort of mainstream music. So I find that really cool and very intriguing. So you can really tell right there, they went from this like much more complicated time signature to the just, it's a standard 4/4 that they've gone into now that has just a more predictable, almost like headbanging beat. She has a much more pure sound than I was expecting. I was thinking that she'd have like more grit or more belting happening. It definitely sounds like her voice has the ability to really put a lot more power out because she's singing on like more of an airier head tone space right now. And every now and then she gives a little edge where you hear the chords connect just a little bit stronger and have some more focus. So I imagine that we're going to hear some more belting out of her. But my initial reaction to her voice is, well, this is a really pretty sound to hear within metal. Also, for sure, she has some classical training. She's sustaining higher pitches than most people without classical training would sustain. And she's keeping them very carefully minimal on the vibrato, but still relaxed enough that every now and then they do have a little bit of vibrato. Her voice has got so many possibilities in it that I'm hearing. I am 100% sure that she's got some amazing training behind her. She has so much control and especially so much breath control. She's able to keep things so centered and pure and ethereal, yet cut through this sound as well. It's really a wonderful sound and very unexpected. Huh.
Siren from the deep came to me, sang my name, I love it. Still I write my songs about that dream of mine, worth everything I made, evergreen. Child will be born again, that siren carried him to
this moment where it's a little quieter, it almost felt like I was at a classical house concert. She has really beautiful diction and vowels. I love that. But she also has so much expression in the sound. And it almost sounded like this combination of classical and metal, and I just love it. I'm a sucker for crossing genres. I love that. I loved how intimate it was there for a bit, and I'm looking forward to seeing where the song goes. Ah, gotta love it when the audience sings. Is that over? Is it? I don't think it's over because this video is longer. Huh. Nice choir in the background there. It's almost like there's an interlude. Oh, okay. Okay, obviously it's about to ramp back up, but I love this. This is like a mini opera scene or like an act. It definitely it's got some really cool dramatics. I love that they just left the stage like that, but had this serene moment, but it still had the music in the background that was evolving and changing. And now, not only do you have like some hard rock instruments that are starting on stage, but you also have in the background this, it's an entire orchestra that's playing as well. It's a really cool mashup of those genres. Oh, ooh. I love the way she just slid off that note. Can I catch that again? I want to catch that again. She did this. She's so expressive and she's blending styles so well. I love the way this is, she's like on the edge of a belt. She's definitely using, she's combining, I think, both mixed voice and chest voice in some places here. And she's able to do that while not sounding too heavy. She's really moving her voice pretty quickly. But here at the end, she does this like really cool slide off, like more vulnerable moment. It's a nice belt up there. Did you hear that side? Oh, that's good. That's really good. It's very expressive. Whoa. Oh, so much intensity. intensity. We've got like a little bit of growl happening in there at one point. Wow. Whoa. She sounds like she's demanding something, and I haven't followed all the lyrics to this point because I've just been listening to their sound so much. I wish I'd been listening more to like what this storyline is, because it's unveiling like this incredible scene. I love the power and intensity that she just brought. Okay, I'm sure she's about to sing again. Before she does, just want to talk about how much I love her style and how she acts on stage. She's so open. This is a perfect spot to freeze. I love how she's smiling and involving the audience. I love her hair. Also, these like chains in her outfit. She's got like a cape. I love capes. This woman has so much style, and she's so originally herself, having pulled, I feel like, from so many different dimensions. Very, very, just a very intriguing person, just someone I want to know a lot more about. Okay, wait, that was like, tell me if I'm wrong, but wasn't that like super like Carmina Burana? I totally heard Carmina Burana, but with a little bit of metal mixed in. Love it. Can't stop. It's too good. Whoa! Okay. I should have stopped somewhere in the middle of that last bit, but the build was just, it was so intense that I couldn't find a good moment in there to stop and talk about something because I felt like if I did that, that I would really miss something. And I'm sorry, that was a big chunk for me to not stop and give you some verbal reaction. But guys, wow. Ah, that was so satisfying. Woo! Woo! She had so much breath control in this last bit. Really tons. She's singing really long phrases, and she's weaving in and out of head voice, and she's going into her chest voice in places and mixing it in other places. And on top of that, she belted really high in the middle of that. She belted all the way up to a G sharp A flat. That's above the treble clef, and it was a belt. And it was such a clean sound. It didn't sound like she was straining. It just sounded open and free with a lot of focus. It was really, really well produced. Great technique on that belt. If it's okay with you, I want to go back and listen to that last big vocal snippet of her singing again. It was so good. I think it started around here. Oh. Ha, good timing, huh? Ah. It's a good tone. She is so in her element right now. Every time she's singing these long phrases, she prepares them like somebody who's done a lot of classical singing. You can tell she doesn't breathe with her shoulders up here. She's taking a really low breath, which means she's going to control that phrase much better. And she's singing all the way until the end of the phrase. She's taking your energy along with her all the way until the last moment. It's much longer phrases than you normally hear on the radio. And I love that she's also singing the vowel. She's elongating like one or two vowels a lot of times instead of trying to fit in a lot of words. I adore what she's doing here. That's control. So listen to this. She's right there. She sings this really high note in her head voice, just holding it in this ethereal way. And then she flips into a belt right after it. That's beautiful control. So there's a head voice right there. And a belt, and a really cool choice of notes too. That's great. So good. How have I not heard Floor Jansen before today? this woman, this diva creature, she's so amazing. She's crossing genres in a way that I love and using fantastic technique to do it. It's really incredible. Also, thank you guys. Shame on me for not having heard her before, but thank you for recommending her. You guys are awesome. You have really good recommendations. I guess I didn't know her because I don't listen to tons of metal, but I do love bands like Tool, and she reminds me of Evanescence. So, I mean, I don't know, but wow, she's awesome, and I'm going to be listening to a lot more metal now. So keep those recommendations coming. Also, please, someone tell me more about this story in the comments and I'll pin it so the viewers can learn a little bit more. I didn't follow those words as much as I was just following the sounds in the music. So I'd love for somebody else to explain those in the comments below. And thank you once again for joining me today. I am here every Monday and Friday at 8 a.m. in a live chat during premieres. So come and say hi to me. I'd love to meet you. Hope to see you soon.